Hey, you got time for a beer? I know I do. Welcome to my show. My name's Jake. It's Thursday, so it's New Brew Thursday. We should be coming up pretty soon on a new badge for that, which would be pretty cool. I'm up into the 80s someplace. At 85, I think. Sounds about right. So it'd be nice if I could get that done. You can find me at tubajake_69 on Untapped YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Tell me your stories. I like to hear them. I like to tell other people's stories too. So if you've got one, let me know. Something about a beer, that'd be great. Today I have from you from There Does Not Exist. This one's called Stag. It's got very cool art on it. Should be pretty good. It says it's a mosaic pale ale. People seem to like those. The art at There Does Not Exist features that stag thing there prominently. There's a lot that goes on with that guy, apparently. Which is kind of strange because at Founders, they also have a mosaic pale, Mosaic Promise, that I assume is also brewed with mosaic hops, or mostly mosaic hops. And that art is prominently featured at their tap room also. So maybe people like mosaic hops. I don't know for sure. I mean, I kind of like mosaic hops. They're pretty decent, if I remember correctly. It's been a little while since I've had a beer that's specifically made with mosaic hops, but I remember liking Mosaic Promise pretty well. The glass that I'm using today is from There Does Not Exist. Got the really cool E thing here. So, pale ale. It is pale. I'm going to assume that it's top fermented. It should be hoppy in the fact that it's supposed to taste like mosaic hops. Spicy, a little bit grapefruity. Spicy like pepper, kind of, but I don't like pepper and pine trees. Yeah. So far as spicy goes, a little bit of grapefruit in there, which that's fine. I think if I could have gotten a little bit less head on the beer, I would have been able to pour it all in here. I'm pretty sure I'm still going to be able to. Just, it's going to take longer. If I remember correctly, it does kind of taste like Mosaic Promise in how it tastes, or how I remember it tasting. It's pretty good. I could drink a few more of these. Luckily, I actually have a few more of these. Just got a weird aftertaste of cotton candy. Weird because I was not expecting cotton candy. Although, if cotton candy were bitter, it'd taste like this. For sure. Let's see. Mosaic Promise. What kind of a beer does this remind me of? Obviously, it reminds me of the Mosaic Promise. Do I have a story for you? Something that this reminds me of? Probably. Maybe not though. So I went to help my brother move some lawnmowers around today. Some lawnmowers. Yeah, he broke his one and took it to the dealer to the John Deere dealership. They said it's probably not really worth fixing. It's gonna be like $1,000. You can get a new one for that, pretty much. That's not true because he spent way more than that on the one that he got. So he went to Home Depot to get one when he was told that they weren't going to have that. He was told that they were going to have that for another week or so, at least a week. He went and got the other one and was like, oh, and I'll get it for less, which is cool. Can get it for less. They told him it's supposed to be ready today. It was not ready today. Whoever the guy is that's supposed to come in and build them decided to build cabinets instead of building stuff that they'd already sold. So he built cabinets and not this mower. Luckily, I was able to show my brother how the trailer works that our dad loaned him, because he didn't know that the tongue would let it flop down, but it does do that. And it's way easier when you can do that, because then you don't need extra things to drive the mower up onto the trailer. But I'm still not going to be able to be there tomorrow when they said, yeah, we're going to get it done for you. It'll be ready tomorrow by noon. It doesn't really help my brother because I was there today. But anyway, we had to go up to Mount Pleasant for that, so decided to stop at Dog Central. I had never, I'd say I've never been there, but I used to live above there. I mean, it was before it was Dog Central. But there are apartments above the two places that they have down there. And I lived up above it. My nephew was getting antsy, and I was like, yeah, I used to live right there, which would have been like through the floor and up into the kitchen, because I kind of lived in a pantry. I mean, it was a bedroom off of the kitchen, so pantry? I mean, another one of my roommates lived in the hallway, like the extension of the hallway. That was a really strange room. It was very long and very narrow. Like, as narrow as my last room in Mount Pleasant, which, I mean, I moved apartments a few times, but that one was, my bedroom was the same size as my closet at the apartment before. I was only going to be there, the plan was only another semester. And I ended up being there for another year and a half. Early 2000s was great to be in college. I mean, it was super fun. The lacing on this isn't terrible. I was told that lacing is an important thing in an IPA. You want it to like kind of leave marks where it's going as it comes down through. So this is doing pretty okay. Could be better. I'm gonna guess that it's got something to do with proteins in the beer. It's another one of those things that Gavin said. Gavin's my brother-in-law's friend that does the brewery, or that is one of the brewers at Slow Brew. This is really easy to drink. What is it, 5.5% alcohol by volume? It makes sense that it is. It's a normal ABV. Really easy to drink. Like, you could take this and drink it on the lawnmower, on the beach, depending upon what you're doing at the beach, because this is going to make you full. But yeah, Gavin recommended There Does Not Exist. It's got really good beer. The ambiance is super interesting. If you like pale ales, There Does Not Exist is definitely a place to go. Because they have a lot of them. Super hoppy beers, they're very good at it. That was pretty good. I've got a quote for you. This one is from James Baldwin, he's a writer, activist. He said, "Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced." All of those things that you've got going on in your head, all of those conversations that you'll never actually have, those don't actually happen. You need to have the conversation. Maybe it'll go a lot better than what you think it will. You need to face the problem head on, and hopefully they'll answer you. That would be nice. Anyway, you can find me at tubajake_69 at Untapped YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Tell me your stories. I like to hear them. I like to share them. Tell me your story. I'll tell it. Like, comment, subscribe, because people do that kind of stuff. It'd be super awesome for everybody to know about this. So let's get the word out, I guess. If you want to do that, if you don't, that's cool too. I'm going to keep making these because I like doing it. I'll see you next time when you got time for a beer.